Yeah, guys, this is Roger Moore here on the live show here in Infinity Extra, and I'm just like, yo, guys, I got some.
Butterfly kisses, first thing
I just totally messed things up there. Right, sorry, guys. This is when you're doing a live show. It's not pre-recorded, guys. Just hinting to the guys who do pre-recorded shows. I know when you're doing pre-recorded show because they're so perfect. But anyway, guys, this is Roger here doing a live show on Infinity Extra on a Wednesday. I'll do it at 6 p.m. I just want to kind of like, encourage people through this period right now because there's lockdown affecting the whole world. I think it's COVID and they're talking about the vaccines and everyone's like, me not take no vaccine, me not do this. I have to be real, people. It is, anyone fronting you and telling you that they haven't been affected by this scenario, yeah, is just absolutely lying. And I believe like, it's like there's a subconscious vibe of this lockdown. It's almost not the wind out of a lot of people, and I'm not saying anything to them. I'm just watching how things move, and I'm thinking, yeah, man, this thing's really taking it out of people, and they're just seeing that the moods are switched. People just, not so much can't take it anymore. Their capacity's gone down because you know what? They've been squeezed. They've been squeezed like so much that they got some juices, like they got no space. When you got like a bottle and it's like like when you got some Ribena, my favorite drink anyway, so yeah, and it's kind of like the bottle's kind of half full, but you can squeeze the bottle so it looks like it's full. You're just taking the capacity away, and I believe lockdown has taken the capacity for a lot of us, myself included. Like I'm like, it's going, yeah, I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna smash this out. You know what I'm saying? No matter what it's locked down, I'm gonna take even though I'm trying to, and even though I believe I am doing a good job at it. Not blow my own trumpet. I'm trying to do a good job about it anyway still, yeah. Well, good job to everybody else because it looks like Roger got Infinity Extra going on. It's started to all these things in lockdown, but these things were planned beforehand. So no knee-jerk reaction. But like, it's like, subconsciously, it's just like, I see myself and something's like, when you're running and you're thinking, hold on a second, this is not my top speed. Why am I kind of shift gear? Sometimes when I'm running and you go into I call it my nitro, yeah, and my nitro, yeah, you can't access it too often when you're past 40 or you hurt yourself. So you know what I mean. On the football pitch, I can access it, but you don't want to access it because you might get hurt. And it's like, guys, I can't. It's like I don't have gear 4 in me. It's just like, yo, like something's gone wrong here still, yeah. And I would say they're 100%. I just encourage you, man. Like, encourage. I said last week, people just back each other up in this season. Back each other, hail each other up, support each other through this period because this period is absolutely crazy. Contact people, communicate with people, check if they're okay. Listen, Roger can't call everyone. You can't call everyone, but call who you can. Call. Yes, everyone's like, yo, call your mama. Call these other people. Okay, and people are just saying different things like in terms of calling people and contacting people over this period. And I'm just like, you know what, still, yeah? Yeah, like it's great, calling you just direct family, but there's wider people that kind of by themselves. There's people that's not even by themselves, you know what I mean? And there's sometimes we just focus on the elderly and isolated. There's young people that's been affected by this as well, and I just encourage people just to call them, even when people look like they're doing well. And we're great hype merchants, we look at Instagram, it's a great hype thing. It's a thing where basically that, for me, it looks overly good, you know what I'm saying? Your life looks fantastic according to Instagram, but it's a struggle. And we're seeing again, I have to be real from our community perspective. I've spoken to people outside the community, but looking in our community, they have really highlighted the fact that basically we are affected by COVID. I got my own philosophy, my own theories behind why we got a lot of deaths in this COVID era, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to be putting them out there still, yeah, like a lot of people on WhatsApp. But the reality show is that basically we are being affected by it. And myself personally, in this season, I've lost bereavements and not being able to do what we usually do. Guys, we subconsciously haven't realized that we haven't grieved certain people because we just don't do what we usually do when it comes to saying goodbye to our loved ones. That's grandparents, uncles, aunties, relatives, and it's a shocker. And it's a season where after this season, you know, it's going to be tough, man. You know, we don't think when we get to the end of COVID and everyone's taking vaccines and all, if it's going to be all sorted, it's not going to be like that for me still anyway. So my biggest encourage people is like, we just started on this winter journey. This is going to be a tough winter. And I just encourage people to be backing each other up, and that's how we're going to do it, guys. This is how we're going to get through this period and lock this thing down, man. And this is what me personally, I am on the tip of definitely doing, man. So check this out. I'm going to play a bit of Paul Russell, and I'm going to hopefully get the vibe, but we're going to pick things up, man, for the last bit anyway. So it's going to be back to back Paul Russell, one of my favorite artists, and one of my favorite tunes is called FaceTime 4G.